friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today we will learn how to use constructors in Java. So there are three constructors in Java. First one is default constructor. So whenever we don't provide any constructor, compiler will generate one which is called as default constructor. Second one is no argument constructors. So that means a constructor without parameters. And third one is parameterized constructor, which means constructor with parameters. So for that we will take one example of product class which contains three parameters, that is name, type and price. So for that we will use constructors, and to learn how to use this, let us start programming. And this is our Java project. Within this is source folder and this is Java package. So to know how to create this project and packages, you can watch my previous video. Link is shared in description box. Now right click on this package, go to new and create class. This is our Java class. Here we can give any name. I am giving name as product as we need to create product class. Don't give .java extension here and click here to include main method in our class and say finish. This is our Java program and this is main method. So above the main method we have to initialize our parameters. First one is string name, then string type. This string is a return type of name and type, and double price. We have to take double return as a return type for price so that we can accept floating point. Now constructors we cannot declare inside the main method, so we have to declare it out of the main method. So here first one is default. What is constructor? So constructor is nothing but it is used to initialize object, and whenever object class is created, constructor get called. So first one is default constructor as it is automatically generated implicitly. So that's all about default constructor. Now for no argument constructor. No argument constructor is constructor without arguments. So to print that we have to press Control space. And we can see this option here, that is product. So this is our first no argument constructor, that is without parameters. And here we can type anything. So within SYSO control space, that is system.out.println, which is our output statement. Here we can print anything. So as we need product details, so we have to print product details. And /n for new line. Now this is our no argument constructor. And for parameterized constructor, as parameterized constructor is constructor with parameters. So for printing that we have to press Alt S. Now here we can see this constructor using fields. So go to this option. Here there are three fields, that is name, type and price. If we unmark this field, it will generate constructor using two fields or parameters. But we need all the three parameters. So mark all the parameters and say generate. So it will generate our parameterized constructor. So this is our parameterized constructor which contains parameters like string name, string type and double price. And one more thing, that constructor name should be same as that of the class name. Here difference between these two constructors is this constructor contains parameter whereas this constructor doesn't contain parameters. And this parameters name are already we declared and initialized over here. Look. Now super keyword. Super keyword is used to refer superclass object. Now here we can see java.lang.object.object. So this object class is class of java.lang package, and this object is object of this class, and the superclass of product class is object class. That's how super keyword. Now this keyword references to the current object. Here this name is object of product constructor and name is object of product class. This type is object of product constructor and type is object of product class. This price is object of product constructor and price is object of product class. So we can see this keyword refers to the current object within this constructor or method. Okay. So here we have to take one method, display method. So I am taking it as void display product details. Again we can give any name to method. I am giving name as display product details. Now after this curly brackets, so we can see here D is capital, P is capital, again details D is capital. So this is called as camel case. Whenever we write, every first letter of every word is in capital letters, so it is called as camel case. Now here within this display method, we have to print SYSO control space, that is system.out.println. Here within this, as we know, we can type anything, but we want to print name of the product. Okay, so name of product, then plus sign is for concatenation, and we need to print this name over here. Okay, so name. Then similar for the type of product, we need to print this type, so type, and price of product, so price. After this we have to give \n for new line. So whenever we add new product every time, so it will provide a new line between them, so it will become easy to understand. Now here within the main method, we have to first call our no argument constructor. So for that, let us see how to call it. We have to take new keyword for calling no argument constructor. So here this product, look, it will call now no argument constructor, this constructor, and it will go and print this sentence, that is product detail. Now after this we have to create object of the product class. So for creating object, we need to take as product. Here we can give any name to object. I am giving name as P1 is equals to new. As we are creating new object, we need to take new product, and within this product we have to give values to our parameters. So here we can see within this constructor, this is string name. So first we need to give name of the product, then type and its price. And if it contains string as return type, we have to take it within double quotes. So first product should be will be laptop, then its type is electronics, and its cost, here it comes number, so we don't need to take double quotes, we will directly take it as digit. Okay, 75,000. So after this, let us add one more product. Whenever we are adding new product, we need to create new object. So we will create it with P2 equals to new product. Okay, so let us take another product as say MP3 player. And now its type is entertainment. And cost, let us take its cost as 450.50. So as we take return type of price is double, we can take this decimal points as well. So look, it will accept this decimal points as well. Now we have to call display method using these objects to display this product. So P1 dot display product details, here is our method, so we have to select this. Look, and similar for the P2 dot display product details. Now we have to save our program with Ctrl S and go here and run program, and we can check our output from console. So come to the console. So this is our output, and this first sentence, that is product details, is generated using no argument constructor, and rest of the part is generated using parameterized constructor, that is this name of product, type and price. And similar for the second one, MP3 player, name, type and price, and this gap between these two, or we can say new line, is generated using \n. So every program start execution from main method, so it will first call this no argument constructor, that is by using new product, and then it will call parameterized constructor by using this objects and methods. So that's how we can use constructors in Java and can call them using method. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that's all about today, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any queries, you can ask me through comment box. Bye bye.